Good evening, everybody, or whatever way you are, uh, morning, afternoon, and welcome to my channel. I am Mos, as usual. Well. It's been a quite while after my trip to South Africa. I done some retrospect about the trip. But anyway, I was just here, just go through the usual stuff. And I'm quite shocked and surprised about the developments of after party, the bubble lady that the heart of Africa passed away, the sister, the drama of fellow the boy, and Pablo K.E. comments, and also surprise of Irene Jep, quite a good material. She have done quite a good work. Also follow up with Ayamara. It seems like these African series of Ayamara, they're kicking off very well, and very interesting what he's doing, who he's talking to, and it becomes very interesting. For first time that I see Ayamara in his own village, and share a lot with Rocio about what is all about in Nyambuwanzi, the surrounds. Also people come around like Boki and Chef Matiko and other people. That is good material. Also see Ayamara going around with other individuals, VVIPs, they're visiting him, like the Jamaican UK grandma that send her my greetings here from London, if she sees this. Very interesting. But what is quite sad is the news of that lady. I do remember seeing her many videos, sitting in that corner and learning about the master class. Not only that, talking to other people and encouraging people. Yeah, that is quite a shock for everybody. But anyway, my sympathies, my condolences to the family, if they see this video. And from the bottom of my heart, this is a family in the day, virtual family, but to our condolence to the family and extend. But also the quite shock. I'm very shocked, to be honest with you guys. I'm very shocked with this issue of fellow the boy. I have seen Masubu One fightings, Masubu One talking about revealing certain things. But what is quite interesting about the fellow the boy is the way he is trying to overturn the situation. It seems like fellow the boy is not getting the point that he needs to be focused on this matter. This is not a small matter. It's quite a huge money, and it does not. Other people come and support fellow the boy, say, "Oh, fellow the boy is this, fellow boy." Well, I still remember. I have fresh things in my mind. I was just going through my archives. And then I still remember about that Mamazani project when he got involved in Ayamara came and say, guys, hold on, this guy here is not honest. Please, if you do anything, send money, donations. This is not about charity. So you deal with him. Don't get me involved. That was a very nice call of Ayamara. Also, Karen Kemboy done a very standard analysis about this this issue of fellow the boy. If you didn't see it or you don't understand, you can go to Karen Kemboy. There's a young YouTuber from Kenya, and look into. She explained very well deep. But also there is this Zach that is in Qatar. He's doing very well, very good things. But I'm shocked. I'm shocked, absolutely shocked. If I didn't go, I'm not gonna dig deep. The only thing is, if you've been involved with the fellow the boy, a lot of red flags been out there. And if you planning or to do something to help or whatever fellow the boy, I think, guys, let's be honest here. Fellow the boy has committed a lot of offenses and a lot of things. Oh, yeah, there is positive things I can recognize, but wow, I don't know how this Sir Edward got involved with him. To be honest, a madhouse, 8.3, a madhouse, 8.3 million Kenyan shillings. Yo, that is really something scary to talk about. Anyway, with that money, Ayamaro maybe done the foundations of his villa, or maybe the wall, something, or something more. Anyway, it's nice that Ayamaro is not involved in that. Yeah, guys, one of the things really bothers me in this all after party matter is what happening to the fellow the boy. But is not only fellow the boy, is the people surround fellow the boy, like Mike Ventures, Mapopos, and all these other guys. How people they jumping out of the boat, the way they jumping, the way they commenting, is quite scary. Really, it looks like this is really a scam that involves many people. Probably the negative reactors also, because remember, I have been talking here about this issue about negative reactors financing projects, sabotage projects, and there is a lot of things here. If you start looking to it connected to these things, you start to realize why the negative reactors they're not talking about. Maybe they knew about this thing, or they have the share of the cake. They help to manipulate the scenario, but nevertheless, it's their business. Let them be whatever is. What is quite interesting here also is to talk about after party content creators. I saw Lynette KE reach 10,000. That was quite amazing how she managed to get to that figure. Very, very interesting. But there is also a trend that most of you may not be aware. Every time Ayamara talks, that many YouTubers are still around. Nyambuanzi is nothing to do with fellow the boy. It's nothing to do with what's calling other things you might be thinking. The reason here why these people are still around the Nyambuanzi, because Ayamara presence attracts VVIPs. So they are there trying to see if anybody shows up to get the leads, or they're there to find an opportunity to go back to the villa and do something, or get a shout out, whatever, if the channels are dying, all this. But the reason why they're not leaving, most of them, is they're following up Ayamara. They want to see if there is something happening on the villa for the new year and so forth. And strategically, Ayamara is begging to them, please don't come, don't come. Let me have my space. Let me enjoy my space. What is good is positive. But where is the negative part is those who don't leave the village right now and go to their place, their home, they're big losers because they're losing the opportunity to do a very good content in these days between Christmas and New Year. And that is what we are interested in see them do it. By staying number ones, try to hunt VVIPs and other opportunities, I don't think helps. I don't think helps because there is no match. I was looking, I'm Paris is back as a PA of Ayamara, and we see all their content is related to the job. That is fine. We see Minnie Howie doing the usual. She find their niche. That is brilliant. And Claudia Joseph also have these setbacks from the party that many people attach themselves and they have those ideas, oh, I'll visit this person and that, and then all of a sudden these deaths are coming. It's quite sad. In Africa, most of the times when it comes New Year, is a lot of this type of news. Remember Strongman, one of his lives was talk about the probability of accidents, overload buses, and going back to his place. He choose going later on. Yeah. Nevertheless, let's have a break here and come back with another thing. Yeah, guys, I was in South Africa for a few days, but my plan was to pop up in Yamba once, but family affairs are family affairs. But something interesting I realized here after party, while I was in South Africa, is that many of these YouTubers, included me, we didn't see that the end of the party as something that was over. Everybody had expectations. What else is going to happen now? How these people going to go? Because was yesterday given about this YouTube individual, the envoy of YouTube, Nyambuwanzi, the VIPs, Mo and Kia, all those things. We saw Mo and Kia move on, doing well. We went to Mombasa, and then yeah. But there is something pending here in the air. That is the transformer. The electrical transformer has come back again, hunting those who took the decision to remove that transformer and take away as the party was going on. This is very, very sad. Very sad because after the party, this transformer comes, is installed, and then Ayamara is disconnected from the line. And they come and ask Ayamara to pay them to reconnect. And Ayamara very strategically just pushed them away, kept quiet in his own place, not interesting. Now he realized, why I'm going to deal with these people? End the day, my house does not consume much electricity that these things people claim, special Max. That was why Max. He discovered the politicians of Nyambuwanzi are the ones behind the reason of disconnecting, because the transformer never was overloaded. Anybody that will say the transformer was overloaded, exploded, all lies. I can provide you with scientific information here to show, especially to Max one, was more political move. And the politicians in Nyambuwanzi area, Megori, all these places. They're scaring of Ayamara because Ayamara is very popular. Ayamara has become very influential. Ayamara has managed, gain resources to support the hospital. That for the politician is really a move that if Ayamara say, I'm going to stand for MP or something, he will destroy their careers. So they didn't take the chance. These politicians are so stupid, take the chance and approach Ayamara and say, oh, thank you for supporting the community. We appreciate and then provide the electricity to Ayamara. No, they play opposite. And by playing the opposite card, special Max 1, their reputation became dented because their reputation becomes associated with negativity, and negativity that not good cause. You see, when they start talk, those who do good for the people, they want to try to portray it as the bad guys. And the population, they start to realize, especially when you see the teachers, this particular nice mom, when he does the interview with Irene, what she says all about the intentions, and Irene reveals more deep information that these people, they're after money. And Ayamara didn't play the card. So now we start see really backwards thinking of our brothers and sisters. They think by punishing Ayamara, not provide that electricity on that line, they only punish Ayamara. And then what happened is the other side, they flip the other side of the coin. Ayamara is the biggest winner because he have a generator and people on that line goes to his place to charge their phone. While Ayamara is going to be in the village, the people around Ayamara benefits from his generator because they charge their cell phones at Ayamara. And this is a good win because these people will consider anything that Ayamara do because they saw how successful the part was organized, how Ayamara was very considerate about invite them and share with them things. Even now the party finish, how few things have been shared with them, and some other donations that they're still coming have been given back to the community. And the politicians, they can't do nothing because they become losers. They don't have control. More they try to do wrong to Ayamara becomes more stronger and stronger and stronger. That's why we see this problem of Fellow the Boy now. That is really very sad to hear because he gained so much wealth over sadly, building houses for left, right, center, whatever. And then when you start to look the amount of subscribers that he have, he still try to get 10,000, and Ayamara with 500,000 people doing much better than him. So this also shows you how these politicians of Nyambo that flip is stupid and blind. But anyway, what is here important is see Ayamara resting, Ayamara getting people help him with different things. We saw that that controversy about tea, the village cooker girl. I don't know how she done that stupid video. She could very well go quiet and go to the village and try to clean those things because it was her fault, and nobody here can come and say, oh, she done cook this, she done that voluntary. No. You can do anything voluntary. I do a lot of voluntary work, and then I do create mess. Before I leave, I clean and everything. I leave things right and tight. That does not mean because you do voluntary work, you should not be criticized. For those who've been criticized, Rocio, they are really stupid. I call them even wankers, short thinking. They don't see what Rocio was trying to say. when she saw the kitchen, all that mess, she was just there, say, wow, how these people could do something like this and leave. That was what she was shocked. That cultural shock. Say, in her culture, things does not happen. That was. She didn't mention names, nothing. But all those who react, say Rocio position was negative. I say bollocks. Your mind are the one with the issues. Anyway, also I want to just mention here beautiful things about Alex the soldier. Ayamara by going to his place and tried to find a way of supporting him. That was very quite interesting, very quite interesting. But one of the things is we have to understand here is not Ayamara that gonna do the things. This Ayamara's land has grown a lot since he met Rocio. She became a really very good advisor. How things are working now to do projects and everything. This is a process, is a step. It's not just like Mama Zani house that you wake up one day, next day the house that be built. This is a new process. This is gonna be different, you see. And this is quite interesting the way things as a couple they are managing doing things. The result, another thing quite interesting here, very positive, is these health and care people, 3D health and care, do this kit donation to the Marwas. Now it's not Ayamara, it's the Marwas because it's men and a woman, and how they felt thankful, and the first thought of them was that was for the hospital until the gentleman that is there in the villa from the medical team that's still in the villa advised them, no, these are medical aid for the villa. What is necessary there is the basics. So that was really something to appreciate how these people not only promote their business but see that the villa going to become a tourist attraction, and then that tourist attraction might in the future require some facilities, medical facilities, and now business can be done. That was very interesting and very clever to see these things happening. Okay, but couple of people out there abusing again, take advantage of Ayamara brand tag and all this is quite stupid. There's a lot of tagging out there about Ayamara this, Ayam Dimwango that, Dave Jr. that. I find these people quite stupid. I don't know why they don't create their own brand, their own thing to grow, to explode it. And these things of try to think the diaspora people blind, people that can't see things, people that can't think is another stupid thing. Where you see people creating certain content that is not even make sense, walking a river, say you can see this is a port, this is a this. Come on. Okay, this is a port, but taking a narrative, what you're going to do with the port, how you use that port, and explain it. This is what I do every day. I go through this. Something like that. Not just say, this is a port. This is how we walk in the river. This is how things look like. Come on. A little bit more creativity is required in some of few of them. Yeah, so Mayugno. I never spoke a lot of Mayugno before. And today I have an opportunity to talk about Mayugno. I want to bring to your attention something here very interesting about Mayugno. Mayugno is a person, a very humble person, but with something very interesting. That Mayugno likes, enjoys a camera because he knows he's talking to people. He knows is people out there talking to him even by watching and feel happy to see what he does. That is what makes Mayugno a different character in YouTube. Very humble, but with a conscious that everything that he has, everything that he gains, everything needs to be spoken out, accountable, telling the people this I'm buying is this. I have bought the shoes. Look at me, how I feel great. This is something that many of these number ones lazy gang, they don't understand how the content of Mayugno is differ, because he is very original in terms of language, in terms of create the environment and the team. You have created a team and also create names. What we don't see other YouTubers, we see bland. I saw a video of Kamaush, Lynette KE, I think is a partner. His video was really very irritating. It was so blanded that it didn't have emotions, nothing. He could not even explain what he's doing, how that house is doing. Even he could not show. No, it's just, this is my uncle, but there was no steps, nothing. That was so empty. And this one, the thing really irritates me. Irritates me when people just they have these GoPros, they're lucky, they can't produce things. They can't even express or describe something. That I hate, to be honest with you guys. I hate when people, they can't even think what is the niche. Because it's not only about showing yourself on the camera. There is other things around you. Things you can make it be more sweeter, more attractive, more also end the day the subscriber want curiosity, you want like a follow-up next day, what's happening in this drama or this situation this person got involved. Yeah, these are the things I've been follow up and not see. But I need also say something here very interesting about Ayamara. Is that Ayamara has changed completely. Is no longer that traveler that we knew. That person was going out there and show us the world. He became a man of his own conscience, and he realized now that every 500,000 of followers, and that 500,000 of followers is a lot of responsibility in his shoulder. So every single move, what he say, what he does, counts. Especially with his life that he's doing with Rocio, how he's trying to bring Rocio in to his channel and show the world, now I'm a man with a partner. And also what Rocio is trying to put the rules on Ayamara, like things, the housing, housekeeping, and there's differences. To be honest, there is difference between Ayamara and Rocio. There is a lot of differences, and that what you see. Rocio is too much patient, and Rocio has discovered he got a very good partner, somebody understandable, but somebody also she needs to temper, to put the things, make him realize we need to stop here. We can't do more on this. But also the involvement of Rocio in the community. We see now Rocio has become more involved with the kids. The kids, they now have that respect and expectation that Rocio support them. That is good. We saw Rocio is going to go around donate things. And that is very good. Very good, because more is more evident here that Ayamara is more bigger than any politician, Emegori or Nyambwas. All the politicians are weak. They are not able to show. And we're not going to be, I'll be honest, we'll see big surprises from Ayamara in terms of development of the Nyambwans. Really, we two guys, are we gonna see huge? The villa gonna be an income. We're gonna be see income. The villa will produce an income. I think the presence of Ayam Perez and Mini Hawi as a part of his management, we'll see more active Mini Hawi on his team. Ayam Perez, I don't know. I don't see the boys. But I think these two people, they're gonna be very critical. Yeah. This is one of the things I'm seeing with Ayamara. But there is other thing of Ayamara that most of you might not see, is that Ayamara now has create a family connection with most of his subscribers, especially the elders. They live abroad, and that connection we saw when these people pass away, how we felt, how we mourn them, how we respect them. And this is what we don't see with Guatemala, we're going to see with others out there. This is something that you start to understand, that is not only give, or take. This is became a two-way thing, and that is beautiful. It's beautiful, and that is very painful for the haters. The haters, they see that something. Oof, I can't even say. I saw this lady on trending. Now she step out of the four walls. She goes and she say, "Oh, this is I'm very sorry for Ayamara." Ayamara does not feel sorry for nobody. Ayamara doesn't care about anything that anybody. I am Carol, Black Beauty, whatever they have, they don't have. Ayamara is in another league. Is a man on his own mission. Like he say, I don't know what God's there for me. So the haters, they lose the pace to be on time, following the trends of Ayamara. Really, they lose. And they lose, and they keep losing because they have created a new generations of positive reactors in favor of Ayamara. That is quite interesting. It's growing. And then these people, positive reactors of Ayamara, they grow until he intervenes and tell them, stop, don't do this, do real content that what people want. I'm quite shocked he's not yet spoken to Kerek Mboy, because Kerek Mboy is not very active. He's not a daily reaction positive, because the day Kerek Mboy gonna be have 24/7 positive reactor, she will get a support from Ayamara. Ayamara will call her, or will say something to her. Listen, do this, do that, and let move forward. Leave these people. These are just rubbish. It's just garbage. Really, they are garbage, because recently when you look to their reactions, and you laugh. You say, God, they don't have nothing, Yeah. So let's close this with the following note. It is YouTube envoy done something positive, negative. What else is there? I'll leave that for you to comment, and we'll discuss in the next video. Thank you to today, and please don't forget, subscribe, share as much you want, and let's carry on with these analysis and look it through what is next of Ayamara, because it seems like he's gonna travel with Rocio in Africa. That was quite good. I hope he does, because he been say that, remember when he came back, that would be very nice to see him travel around in Africa and see some African content. And yeah, there is a note here I need to leave is about Guatemala. Guatemala, this trip that he done to Bermuda, something is not right. It's not right with his work about this trip, about this. It look like he wanna try to gain new markets, new viewers, but he forget it about if you wanna travel about the Caribbeans, Americas, the Latin America, and all is a mix of people, and is the need of doing material that attract both sides, and how we now is trying to project this Pan-African, this African connection to Africans and Africans between them. It's quite nostalgic, and I don't see it something there that the viewers like. I see a couple of comments, people say, yeah, nice, whatever. Well, I don't think he's doing well, to be honest with you guys. He needs to be pushing 2-3 videos a week, because if he push 2-3 videos a week, he can do much better. But there is costs. You have a production team, so they were the problem now with the Guatemala. Taiwana is doing very well. Is going to bring very soon a masterclass. After they saw the success masterclass of Ayamara, has been a pioneer. Now we have a Taiwana do it in another level. So let's see here. But I can tell you, the masterclass of Ayamara is the best. Nobody will produce a masterclass to the level of Ayamaro. I saw Tayo Ayana talking about his own masterclass. Will not get there. He might give you some points how to create content, how to get monetized, but Ayamara is not about to be monetized. It's not about create content. Ayamara is how you can be a YouTuber, a real YouTuber, and how you can do yourself to be a YouTuber. That is what Ayamara is all about. Thank you. Please subscribe if you're new here, and if you've been following me for a while, thank you for being here with us. Let's carry on. Please don't forget to leave a comment. This I am Mos from Mozambique. Very soon I'll make a trip to Mozambique, and then I'll do a work. Thanks. Bye. Keep well.